All right, good Wednesday evening, everybody. Storm Team 12 Chief Meteorologist Ken South here to tell you about some changes headed our way over the next couple of days. First of all, warm today. It was 83 degrees. Now, the record in Jackson, 86, so we didn't tie or break a record today, but Vicksburg did. They made it up to 83 degrees. Their record was 82, and Hattiesburg made it up to 84. They tied their record set back in 1986. We're going to have a chance to do that again tomorrow, even though clouds are going to be increasing and there's going to be limited sun ahead of the next weather maker that you see back off there to the west. So no rain tonight, but clouds will be increasing, and there could even be some patchy, dense fog, especially southeast of us in the Pine Belt. Current temperature is 69. We only have to drop a couple of degrees to get that temperature and the dew point to match, and that's when we see fog develop. Now, there's still a little bit of a south wind out there. The wind would tend to break up the fog, but where winds are going to calm down tonight, and that's especially going to be true down to the south of us, that's where we could get that patchy, dense fog. So temperatures are going to be in the low 60s, let's say 60 to 63 first thing in the morning, and this is where we have a dense fog advisory from Franklin and Amite counties and points east to include most of the Pine Belt and the Gulf Coast. This is from 4 to 9 a.m. Thursday. This is where visibility could be reduced to a quarter of a mile or less, especially right around sunrise. So if your morning commute is really early, just about the time the sun is coming up, and if you live down to the south of Jackson and Brookhaven, Macomb, Prentiss, Columbia, Hattiesburg, Laurel, those are the areas that could be a little bit tricky first thing in the morning. Now, mid-morning, the fog advisory is over because that's when temperatures will begin to warm up and any fog would dissipate, although we're not going to see a whole lot of sunshine tomorrow. Remember, clouds increasing ahead of that storm coming in from the west. Even though with the limited sunshine, it's still going to be warm. Temperatures are expected to make it into the low 80s, and we only have to make it up to about 82 tomorrow to tie a record high. That is the record for November the 20th in Jackson. That was set back in 2023, so we got a really good chance for tomorrow. After tomorrow, temperatures do start to go down. Friday, because of the rain. Remember, there's an 80% chance, so clouds and rain keeping our temperatures in check. And then after that, as the rain tapers off over the weekend, temperatures do slide a little bit, but it's not going to be a dramatic change. We're talking about going from the low to mid-80s to the mid-70s. And even in the mid-70s, that's about 10 to 12 degrees above average for late November. So not much of a cool down, but we'll take it. And actually, we've got a bigger cool down coming for Thanksgiving. You'll see that with the 8-day in just a second. So here's our storm coming in from the west. Very disorganized. This is going to be a fairly weak system coming through, and it's not going to be a squall line coming in either. It's going to be scattered storms that could happen just about any time of the day. In the morning, through the afternoon, into the evening, not even really wrapping up until Saturday morning. In fact, here's a look at the timing of the rain. Notice clouds increasing Thursday, and then we get to Friday. Could see a little bit of rain in the morning. Certainly by the afternoon, there are going to be scattered showers around. That is going to continue into the evening, and then first thing Saturday morning, the final little broken line is going to come through. After that, after the sun comes up Saturday, the rain is out of here, skies will begin to clear, and we're going to see actually a decent weekend. I think it's mostly going to be dry, and temperatures comfortable, just falling back into the mid-70s. So we definitely have rain coming Friday. Weekend looks good, but notice Monday, storms beginning to come back in from the northwest. Monday should be okay, but that is going to lead to a better chance of rain coming in for next Tuesday. Now, with this first storm, most of us are going to get at least a little bit of rain. It's going to vary depending on where you are. Quarter of an inch, a half inch, some spots maybe north of I-20 getting an inch or more. It just depends on where those storms are and if we get multiple storms training over the same area. Right now, we are not expecting severe weather, even though there could be a thunderstorm or two in the mix. So forecast for tonight, mostly cloudy, fog to the south, a light south wind, 62 in the morning. And then for Thursday, increasing clouds, so limited sun, but still warm and muggy with a high of 82, which could tie a record high set back in 2023. We'll see a south wind at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Your sun setting at 4:57. So we get the rain Friday, tapers off Saturday morning. Could see a stray shower Sunday, not likely. Temperatures are going to be in the 50s in the morning, 70s in the afternoon. Then that next storm comes in early next week. We could see some rain as early as Monday, but really most of it's coming in Monday night into Tuesday. But after that rain, we are going to see a significant cool down. Notice by Thursday, a week from tomorrow, that's Thanksgiving Day, we're expecting mostly sunny skies, and it will feel like fall. 48 in the morning and 63 on your Thanksgiving afternoon. Let's hope that forecast holds up. It is day 8 of the 8-day forecast, and a lot of times we have to change those because it's less accurate the farther out you go. But we're really confident about what's going to happen Friday and through the weekend. All right, that's your forecast for tonight. Meteorologist Megan Hanna is going to be here first thing in the morning with your next weather update. Have a good night.